with my, you don't, once you check in with me, you are auto checked in anytime you type in my chat now.
Okay.
I have Mix It Up set up.
Oh, that's cool.
That one closed. All
So
right.
all you have to do is say something in my chat and you get auto checked in.
There we go.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Don't ask me to show you how to do it because I don't fucking remember. I had someone walk me through it.
Anyway, welcome back to the stream, everybody. We're gonna play some Dungeons and Dragons. Someone is echoing on whose stream? My stream?
Probably your side. I don't hear anything.
Someone is echoing. Oh, that's probably me. That's because I had two different sounds going. I had mine and my microphone. Oopsies. Anyway, welcome back, everybody. We're gonna play some D&D, and let me accept this invite from Jade there, so I can close this off. Okay. Notify.
Okay.
Oh, thanks. Doot. There we go.
There we go.
I have accepted your invitation, Jade.
Cool.
We are now. So far, Jade was the only one not echoing. Okay.
I make no promises, Bean.
Why is Roll20 being weird?
Don't worry, this may be another screaming match eventually, so this will be fun.
Okay.
Can we not?
Oh, Vorpsel gives everybody, all the players,
on-
advantage.
Depends on the characters.
Thank you, Vorpsel.
Okay, so last week was a very, very, very dramatic episode. And there was a lot of shit that went down, and it was not very pretty. So I am going to have either Zerai or Shauna is going to give our recap, so we can talk about what that little outburst.
Hell, we're gonna find out today. Don't you worry.
I'll start. I guess.
Oh wow! Wait, hold on. Vorpsel is redeemed. Give all players advantage 2 times.
Oh wow!
Sweet. I think I'm up to 3 now.
I think I have 4 now.
Well, everybody starts with 3. So if you had 3 last time, you had 3. You had 3. Now you're up. It should have 5 if you had any left over from last episode.
I'm trying to remember if we were given any last episode and how many if we were.
Callie, the invite was sent.
Oh, perfect.
I'm gonna snooze. I'm gonna snooze my my thing as long as possible. So to give one of you two a chance to do our recap.
Okay. So I guess I can start with the recap. Now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So Ash decided to head down to the Undercity and meet the king of the Undercity. Uh-oh.
We're good.
You're not allowed to die yet.
No. And
I make no promises.
She linked up with the undead faction of Under Sigil. To only then have a fully out conversation and make a deal with the undead king. And find out that the first entity she made a deal with was death itself.
Yay!
So she's stressed. When returning back to the Rock and Stone, and in hopes that she could make things right, she talked to Death to verify that's exactly what he was. And it is. And then decided to get drunk and flip her shit at Zerai when Zerai was being untactfully non-supportive.
Oh, who? Who's
Get
who's
up,
dropping who's dropping a spoon in a bowl or something? Okay. Yeah, it picks up everything. FYI. I can also, let's see if I can.
I wouldn't say Zerai was being unsupportive. I would say Zerai was more
questioning the decision.
questioning in the decision that was made, because it's like the meme, one does not simply walk into Mordor. One does not
And
simply make a deal with death.
Ash took it as Zerai judging her. So she kind of flipped her shit.
We're gonna have it out today.
And then tried to leave because Zerai told her to get lost. And went to walk out and fell on her face, passed out, cold. The alcohol finally hit.
Yeah, it's quite funny.
Yeah. Now I know that's the portion that I kind of remember, so I would let Zerai or Jade finish off that other portion.
Jade.
No, you pretty much hit it on the head, except for Zarai's point of view is she's not really happy that you made a deal with the king of the undead and death itself, and feels like that this could do more harm than good. And then there was also the fact that, as Shauna said, that her life doesn't matter. And that's what really sent Zerai over the edge.
Yeah, some of Ash's backstory is probably going to come to light here.
And then you guys had a huge shouting match.
Yep.
And then you decided to leave, Ashana, and you walked out the front door, and Victor caught up to you. You had a small conversation with Victor, and then face planted onto the ground.
Mhm.
Yep.
And then I had to calm down Captain Zerai.
So we leave off is everyone is crashed out in their bed,
Except for me.
except for you. And eventually, Zerai, you fall asleep in the middle of the book because you were reading when you
probably fall asleep on top of the book.
You probably are asleep on top of the book. Dana, you are sound asleep. You came in right before all of this happened. You went straight up to your room to study, and you are sound asleep in the middle of a book. Your face is face planted into a center of a book. So you did not catch any of that because you weren't here last week. So you did not catch any of this. Well, everyone is asleep. Victor, what are you doing?
I'm gonna come down from the roof because I'm gonna come down way before anybody's awake because I no longer have to sleep thanks to my feet. I'm gonna slide a note because I put Shauna in Dana's room, right?
You did, correct.
Okay.
No, because Dana and Zerai have the same room.
Okay.
No. Ash and Zerai had the same.
Oh, Ash and
Yeah,
Zerai.
Ash and Zerai were sharing.
Dana and the bird. I can't remember her name.
Mango.
Yeah, because I think I went to check for the door locked and it was locked when I first went.
Yeah, so that's right. Yeah, so yes, she's in the room where Dana is sound asleep in her book.
Okay.
Wouldn't she be in Victor's room? Because Mango's in Dana's room.
Oh, actually,
me, Mango, and Dana had a room together.
Yeah.
But Victor doesn't need to sleep now, so.
Right. So now it's just Mango and Dana. All right.
No, because I thought Mango was bunking with Dana because Mango pissed off Victor. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, that's
Victor
right,
had his
yeah.
own room
That's
because
right.
we had 3 rooms.
That's
That's
true.
right,
You
we
had
had three.
you did have 3 rooms.
I forgot we had 3.
So she's in your room, Victor.
Perfect. So I'm gonna slide it on. Well, how asleep are they? Would I be able to walk in the room and put something in the room without them noticing?
Depends on which room it is.
I locked the door after you left the other night.
I thought you didn't. I
Yeah,
thought
no,
you
he-
locked the door, but you
she
decided not
did.
to.
She did lock the door.
Okay.
I purposely locked the door.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna take my glass that I was drinking from down. I'm gonna slide a note under each of their door, which I'll reveal what that says when they actually wake up. Head downstairs,
Okay.
and then I still have the one thing that was set out for Ashana down there. So I'm gonna put that on right on the bar counter. Sit down at the table. Take my hat off, put it on the center of the table. Take out my watch necklace thing that I wear
Yes.
that I don't really ever have uncovered. Open it to look at things inside it, and just kind of wait for everybody else to wake up.
Okay. So you're waiting. You're just sitting at the bar, kind of chilling.
Pretty much lost in thought and thinking of stuff.
Does each person have their own note, or is it?
Yes.
Okay.
It says basically the same thing. It's just since they're in different rooms, I wrote one for each.
Okay. So Dana, you wake up. And as you wake up from your book, you pull your head out of in between the binder of the the book you're sleeping in. What are you gonna do?
Ooh, I forgot about something. Shit, that's fine.
Oh yeah, there's a mirror inside your room. You have words written on your face from where you were planted into the book. It looks like a little bit of transference.
Welcome in, Woody. D&D.
Awesome.
Good. It's going well so far. Sorta.
We will find out soon enough.
Yeah, the drama from the last episode. So
Yeah.
so there.
No. Just Zerai and Ashana, which their names are on it. So.
Oh, okay. So but Ashana was in your room, so.
Yeah, so you probably just left it on the table.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. That makes sense. Okay. So we will go to Zerai. You wake up next. With sitting, well, basically laying on top of the book at the moment.
I looked down to make sure I didn't drool on it.
No, you didn't.
Okay, good. And then I close it up and put it back in its wrapping.
And as you go to close the book, you notice that there isn't anything. The book is open, but appears that the pages are empty. And then you close the book.
Actually, as I noticed that, before I close it, I whisper the code to it just to see if it still works.
As soon as you do, the words immediately appear back onto the page.
Okay, I'll close the book and wrap it back up.
Captain broke the book. The dumb. That'd be fun.
Like a sigh of relief, and then close the book.
It does.
Yeah.
It has a sleep. It has a sleep mode.
Probably.
It's
Every
probably
fif-
for the best. Well,
every-
honestly, though, like the only person who can see the words in the book is
the one that
people
spoke
who-
them.
Yeah, are the people who know the passwords and can speak it.
So as you turn and you close the book and you get yourself out of bed, you notice that there's a piece of paper underneath your door.
I reach down and I grab it. Do I recognize like whose script it would be, like whose handwriting it would be?
It's definitely written in Victor's handwriting.
Oh no. I slowly open it up and I start reading.
Okay. Basically, what it's gonna say is, you and Ashana need to have a talk, and we need to have a heart to heart as a group. That's it.
I read the words. I fold it up and I put it in. I fold it up and I walk over to where my robe is hanging. I just put it in the pocket. Because I'm still in my night garb.
Yep.
Which is basically my normal everyday clothes minus my armor.
Okay. And doing anything else? Are you just going to get ready, or
I'm gonna start pulling my dress out and start getting everything situated and start getting ready to head to the ladies' ward.
Okay. Ashana, I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw for me.
Oh.
How bad is Ashana hungover today?
She didn't fucking wake up.
Oh shit. That's a fail.
That's a critical fail.
Yeah, so as you we're about to no, you didn't wake up. You just rolled over and
You can have an inspiration to wake up if you want to take it.
well, you're asleep.
Yes.
You don't know
I
you
will
just
use-
threw up all over yourself. It's fine.
Yeah. We'll leave it at that.
No one no one comes down for a little while. And finally actually probably Dana would be Dana or Zerai would be the first ones out of the room. I'm not sure who would make it faster.
It would probably be Zerai because
Hi,
Zerai
David,
wouldn't
welcome in.
be as picky about her appearance as Dana is being. Because Zerai doesn't really know how to like be all fashionable and everything. She just thinks she's looking good putting on this nice silky dress. Like she doesn't know a fucking thing about makeup. She doesn't know a thing about like looking beautiful and presentable in a ladies' ward type area.
Okay.
So she would walk down and she would sit at the bar and order a coffee and some breakfast.
So as you sit down, Victor's already waiting for you. And it is Rock that is the current is on, and he looks up and he's like, so I heard there was a small commotion last night.
I'm gonna look
you
at.
could say that.
I'm gonna look at Rock and Vic. We're taking care of this as soon as the rest come down. Just let us sort this out.
Well, I'm hoping you sort it out because that kind of outburst is from as bad as I heard it was. We need to not have that again here.
I'm gonna ask Rock Vic. Would you, when the rest of them wake up, be able to give us some time just to ourselves so we can talk?
I mean, I have other patrons coming in and out.
Is there a way that you could delay opening?
No, it's going
pretty
to
much-
affect my bottom line. Can't you do that thing that your friend Dana did last time?
I'm assuming there's tables
God.
like far in the far in the corner, so that way we're not like right in the middle of everything.
Yeah,
Okay,
there's a couple tables
Yeah.
away from everybody else.
we could do that.
Do that. And he turns around and he gets some coffee for you and brings out some breakfast. A few minutes later, Dana, a few minutes later, you finally emerge from your room and you head downstairs. Shauna, it's been about it's been about another 20 or 30 minutes. Please do another Constitution saving throw for me. Dana, what we're gonna do?
Can't roll to save my life today.
I'm gonna have you roll a. I'll let you choose. You can either do survival, or I'll let you roll perception for yourself.
Well, that roll's better than the previous roll, that's for sure.
Are you talking to
Ashana.
me or Dana?
You.
Shauna. So you finally start to wake up. Your head is pounding. And as you look down, you are covered in your own vomit.
This is like fucking spectacular.
Yes. Yeah. Either perception or survival. Either one. Your choice.
Ash's gonna look around the room. Does she see?
You are in Victor's room. And you Okay.
You guys keep wasting your re-rolls.
This is very important to Dana. Leave her alone. Yeah, you wake Dana Mashana, you do finally wake up. You are oh my god, you are in probably the worst hangover you've ever felt.
Fucking wish I was dead. Gonna look around for any apparitions.
Oh, you don't see any at the moment.
Ow. Is there any water in this room?
There's a little bit of there's a wash basin to wash up. They also have a tub you can they have a tub in the main in one of the what's called the washroom that they have that they can fill up.
Okay.
I think they currently have 5, except for Dana doesn't have 5 anymore. She has 3 less or 2 less.
Dana has 1.
No, because you guys got 2 as soon as you came in, and and I think she started off at 3. Oh, you had 1 left. Okay, so
And
then
that
you
was
were
the one I gave you, wasn't it?
Oh, and Vorps will give everybody another one.
Damn, I got
Nice.
4 now.
I'm up to
Make
6.
sure you keep tracking of them.
Ash is gonna dig through her bag and pull out, hopefully, a new shirt
Okay.
and clean up her face and any vomit that's on her. Pack her shit and head downstairs.
Okay. No, Dana should have 2 right now, right, Dana?
Does she actually see the note, or does she walk right past it?
Gonna think she's gonna walk right past it because when she looked around the room, the DM didn't say anything about a note.
Okay.
So as you're kind of because you're still kind of in a daze. You've walked past it a couple
still
times.
drunk.
You've walked past it a couple times. You are not looking around the room very well, and as you go to open it, you see the note kind of flutter at the floor.
Facts. Warpsel facts.
You see the note flutter on the floor.
I gotta look at it. Do I see what's written on it?
Do you open it? Is the question.
Are you gonna open the
It
letter?
fluttered on the floor. Did it flip over? Does it have my name on it?
It has your
doesn't.
name. I'm
has your
guessing it
name
has
on
your name on it.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna pick it up and stick it in my back pocket.
Not even
read it.
gonna read it. Okay.
Okay.
And head downstairs.
You make your way downstairs, and every single step feels like your head is absolutely throbbing. You finally get down to the bottom of the stairs.
As soon as I see her, I'm gonna look at her and be like, point to that. I think it was Stone who gave me this stuff for it in the morning, and just drink it.
I gotta look at Victor. Pick up the vial. I need a few hours. I'll be back.
No.
And head to the bathhouse.
No.
Because she is still covered in puke.
Don't care. I'm gonna get up, grab your arm, and be like, "No, drink it now. We have things to discuss."
Ash gonna pull her arm and turn.
You are down here at
You are.
the moment. Yes, you were actually down there just before Vashana. Oh, when she walks down the yes, there is puke
She
all
probably reeks of
and she
dry
Alcohol and
smells
puke.
of alcohol and puke. Immediately cleans all of the puke out of her clothing.
Gonna look at Victor and go, no. I need
I'm
time.
gonna get in front of the door and just be like, "If you want me to attack you, I will. This group needs to talk now." And this
Shadow
is
step,
definitely
past them.
this is definitely different. Nobody. This is not typical of him at all.
She doesn't know him. He doesn't know her.
He does not care.
Shadow step past him.
Oh, okay. As you're watching, she just kind of looks past you and is outside the door.
And I'm gonna Misty Step right in front of her.
Oh no, you're gonna Misty Step battle.
I'm still sitting at the bar, by the way.
Yeah, you watch them. They're Misty Stepping battle. They're doing a Misty Step battle. They're trying to get in front of each other using Misty Step.
I look over at Dana. You about ready?
And I'm gonna yell back at them. You two are staying there.
Excuse me?
Oh no.
Basically, these two have to talk it out.
Stealth and gone.
Oh no. Okay. So hold on. You two Misty Step. One of you Misty steps outside. The other one Misty steps to the other side. What did you just do?
No, I misty stepped in front of her, seeing her do that.
Yes, you stepped in front of her. She misty stepped to the other one side. You misty stepped to the other side. I'm going. Oh God, I hate player fights. I'm gonna have you roll initiative.
Works for me. $21.
24.
Ashana. He misty steps in front of you. What would you like to do on your turn?
Dexterity past him and stealth away.
You're gonna You're gonna.
Escape.
Okay, because you are a rogue. So as a rogue, you can move. You can then use your action to move again, and unless he's trying to grab you, you can take the dodge action as a bonus action. To basically avoid his reaction.
Oh, I have a spell fully prepared for this.
Well, for a rogue, correct. For not a rogue, that is your actions. But because she's a rogue, she can disengage as a bonus action, dash, and then dash. So you're gonna that's what you're gonna do.
Mhm.
Okay, so you are now. What is your movement speed?
For walking,
Yep.
30 feet.
So you move 60 feet because you're double moving, and you're using your disengage to be able to move without him being able to grab you.
Still
On
not
your
still.
turn, that is the end of your turn. So Victor, what are you doing? She just zipped past you.
I'm going to cast Hunger of Hadar on her.
Okay. And what is that going to do?
So
they've already stepped outside, so they're racing at each other down the street.
So
you could, if
basically,
you went to if you would like to go into the initiative and see if you can see them down the street.
she has to make a dex save, and if she fails, she becomes fully blinded in a 20-foot radius all the way around, and takes cold damage. And
Careful, you could kill her. Her constitution's low.
well, she had it coming.
See if she dies.
Okay, well that is a.
And I do have cure wounds, so I could also cure you right after. So.
So, Ashan, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Not great.
What's your save, Victor?
What?
What's your save, Victor?
15.
15. You fail.
Can I use my inspiration?
You can use an inspiration point.
See, that's a good use of an inspiration point.
And
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm trying to make light of a situation. I'm kidding.
Oh.
Nat 20.
Natural
27.
20. You are not, but is there damage on it even if she passes? Or no, it's just blinded, right?
So blinded.
But
Dexterity saving throw.
But she's not blinded.
No, you are blinded. You are blinded. It doesn't say that a save unblinds.
Oh, you're just immediately blinded. Okay.
Yeah, and you take dexterity saving throw. You take cold or acid damage. Cold, if you fail, you get cold. If you save, you get to choose. At least from what this says. I'll post it on the thing.
Okay, so let me read it really quick. Okay. Oh, the area becomes difficult terrain. Any
So
creature
I'm
that
pretty sure that
starts its turn in the area takes 2d6. Any that ends its turn must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 acid damage.
I think the damage comes on her next turn then. It just
Yeah, that will be on her turn.
difficult terrain and blinded right now.
Yep.
So I would hear the blast of that go off inside at the bar, right?
Yes, because for 30 feet around everything, you hear for 30 feet away from the 20-foot radius, so that's 50 feet. You hear soft whimpers and slurping noises coming from outside.
I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna walk out the door.
Okay,
And
so
I can see
well,
right.
well,
into
hold
that.
on. I need if you're gonna get up and walk towards the door and become involved, you need to roll an initiative. I did see. I'm going to adjust.
I'm
you a moment.
16.
I need
but
to
I'm
adjust you.
considering re-rolling.
I'm adjusting you, Jade, just a minute because you are hanging out in the wrong corner of your screen. Oh, don't go back.
I wasn't centered. I'm like just chilling, relaxing, waiting for these two to get done what they're doing.
All right. Well, I was adjusting. Okay. So vote in chats for the next campaign. Oh no.
Ready? Might need it.
And Lord Victor says, Jade, you started this last week.
I didn't start anything. I wasn't the one that made a deal with death.
Okay, so that's a 16. So Dana, you decided to get up before that happened. And you walk out and you see a huge ball of darkness surrounding what you assume where Ashana was. Yep. What? You did not upcast it, Victor?
I'm pretty sure I guess at the highest level. Yep.
Yeah, you will have to roll.
Yeah, because I automatically cast at the
You
highest
can't
level.
hear Dana? Oh, hold on a second. Hold on. For some reason, I can't hear you.
No, I can hear you fine on my side.
Yeah.
Oh, this.
No, on my channel, for some reason, he's saying he can't hear her.
This is happening. I will use inspiration to make this stay if I can.
Hold on. I can.
Well,
Hold
so
on.
much
Hold
for
on.
not
Hold on.
making
Hold on.
any waves.
Hold on.
Well, if you two wouldn't
And
have been at
staying
each
low
other's throat,
profile.
if you two wouldn't have been at each other's throats yesterday, this wouldn't have happened.
Wait, hold on. Where
Says
is
the man
yours?
that tries to get
Win?
everybody killed by stabbing dragons.
Which I have not caused a fight since. And you two have already gone after each other multiple times.
Hey, last argument was between Zerai and Dana, not Ash.
Hold on a
One
second.
reroll
I think I
again.
just fixed it. There we go. Now you should be able to hear Wendy. Sorry.
Okay.
There you go. Sorry.
So I used another one of my rerolls to ensure that I passed, but I run out and cast Dispel Magic on the spell that is in the middle of the street, and then immediately look to Victor, and with a free action, I will say to him, "Are you out of your mind?"
I'm gonna look at you, Vic.
Shauna, the darkness immediately, and you hear Dana yell at Victor.
Stealth away. She's ready to go.
Before
Gotta
she can,
go.
before any of them can react.
No. We're still
Okay.
doing initiative.
Damn.
because we're going in 6-second increments.
Don't make me use a spell slot, Victor. I swear to God.
We will
I
go
will-
back.
I will
I
Eldritch
swear to the
Blast you.
gods.
We
I will
go.
Eldritch Blast you.
You
You guys
hey,
are lucky that she's still in the escape mode.
you all are like, what? I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? So
Just wants
top.
to go for a bath.
Yeah, she just wants
Single.
to. She wants to just go for a bath. I don't. So, Shauna, you are top of the round, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. What would you like to do?
Stealth away.
Okay. You go ahead and roll me a stealth check to see if you can disappear without anybody looking at you, because I'm sure Victor turned his head to look back at Dana.
A 28.
I need you both to roll.
Yes,
Both Victor and Dana can roll a perception check to see if they see her disappear.
I don't see shit.
I'm using inspiration.
I don't think you can roll high enough, even with an inspiration.
Damn.
Yeah.
I
You
mean,
would
if I
need
got
like a
one-
nat 20 to be
I was
able
gonna
to
say, if I
see.
got a nat 20,
Even if
it
you
would
got a
work.
nat, well, a nat 20 would be an automatic pass, but
Yeah.
Even still, it would probably be, I don't know, I'm not the DM.
What did you get, Victor?
23.
23. Nope, she's gone. You do not see her. She disappears, and as you stand there with Dana, looking at each other, Shauna, you're off down the road. You are actually standing in front of the bathhouse. Victor, your turn.
I'm gonna look at Dana and be like, do you not understand? They need to figure shit out.
I
None
don't
of us
even
are on
know-
the same
She doesn't know what happened.
None of us are on the same page.
I
As
don't even
those
know
two are
what
yelling at
happened
each
the
other-
other day. All I saw was a flagrant use of. Can I use an Arcana check to know exactly what that spell was?
Sure.
while these two are arguing, I just walk by them in the direction that Ashana ran off.
Natural 20. With flagrant use of Hunger Adar in the middle of the streets of Sigil, have you lost your mind, Victor?
No, I want this team to get back together. Apparently, none of us can stay on the same fucking page.
Okay, that is your two's actions. Zerai, what are you doing? You step out.
As they're arguing in the middle of the street, I'm just going to step out and I'm going to start heading down the street towards the direction Ashana took off to. I'm not sprinting, I'm not walking, or I'm not running. I'm just walking at a normal pace.
Well, as you step out, you didn't even see the dispel magic thing happen because you just got to the door.
I just hear them arguing and I'm just ignoring it.
But you're not sure which way she went.
I could see footprints, could I?
No,
Or
it's
couldn't I?
it's a street. You
Well,
don't see you don't know which way she went.
Well, I'm going to judge by the way Victor is looking that she went that way.
You make a perception.
I would assume I'd be looking at Dana, which probably be not the same.
Make a perception check to see if you notice if them glancing in the right direction of you going.
18.
They were looking towards the south, which is in the direction that she actually was going. But they've looked that way a couple times, and neither of them see her.
I'm going to start walking that way. Actually, I'll dash that way. I'll do 60 feet that way.
Okay. You watch as
Sorry, I was reading Lord Richter's comment.
yes. Dana, you and Victor watch as Zerai just kind of zips past you at not a dead run, but is going pretty fast.
A good click.
Ashana, you are standing in front of the door. At the end of your turn. You step in. You open the door. You step in, and there's the old lady that's always there, sitting at the. Looks up, and Dana and Victor, what are you doing?
I think I'm still yelling at Victor about the spellcast mainly
Probably.
because I don't know what the fight is about. And I am now deeply concerned about how we look in the eyes of the Lady of Pain, and casting spells like that in the middle of the street is not a good look.
I'm gonna, as you're yelling at me, Vic, if you would have seen what I saw last night, you would understand. Honestly,
If anyone would
this
tell
doesn't
me what
even
happened
fit.
last night, then maybe I would. But everyone has stormed off without saying a word to me.
Actually, I'm just kind of briskly walking. I'm not really storming.
Basically, Ashana made a deal that was potentially stupid and said that her life is pointless, pissing the captain off. Those two are pissed off at each other. None of us can seem to stay on the same page. At this point, I don't even know if it's the crew anymore. I'm not even sure why I'm here, to be honest.
Why are any of us here, Victor?
Well, I thought we were trying to stop somebody, but apparently, no, that's not a priority right now.
It's been my priority since we got back, or since it started.
And yet you're the only one who seems to be thinking about that right now. Those two need to sort their shit out.
Okay, Zerai, you are walking up the street. You come to the end of the street, and it goes left or right. Left. So you're standing where the purple house is, where the purple building is that we had talked about before, where the Dragonborns live. And you can go left or right to the so going south. Going south. To your right. I don't remember what the way this I have this set up. To your left is the main area of the where you guys came in at, and to the left is the bathhouse.
Judging what I know of things that
Thank you for the check-ins.
Judging by the knowledge that I have of Ashana, I'm gonna start heading towards the bathhouse.
Okay. As you are walking towards the bathhouse, you see where are they at? I'm looking up something really quick. Okay, that did not help me.
I'll be right back. I can hear us.
Okay.
I'm actually trying to look something up. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm looking at. What do they look like? All right, let me copy this link so I can go there very easily for myself, so I can drop this in our chat. You can see what you see.
Are you talking in our Discord?
No, it's in our. It's going to be on our Roll20.
Citadel.
It'll be displayed. Okay. Oh, I forgot. Oh, actually, I have to go do this first, really quick. Let me open my Roll20. There we go. Now I can do this display. There we go.
Ooh.
So, as you are walking, as you're walking towards towards the bathhouse, as you're just about to step in, you see 4 of those these very, very tall creatures. You've seen them on occasion. They're randomly throughout the entire city. You'll see one here and one there, but you've never seen multiple of them in a space. You see 3 of them floating by you, going down the road back in the same way that you just came. And they get to the corner. They look straight ahead, and they look to their left, and they turn and they begin going north up the street that you just turned down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dana
Oh,
and
boy.
Victor. So Ashana, you're in dealing. You get yourself a bath.
Yeah.
And she basically asks you same people, same person.
No, just I need to be alone. I can't take this.
Oh,
I
just a
can't
private room.
do it. Yes.
You look distressed. 3 gold, dearie.
Okay. She hands over 5.
And she gets you. She points you to a room, and she says, "Go there." So Dana and Victor, as
Thank you,
you
Dana.
two are, yes, she's getting a bubble bath. As you two are sitting there arguing, a moment later you look up the street, and there's these 3 creatures that you've seen around the city, that look just like the picture that I just sent you. Very tall, very, very thin, wearing dark brown robes with long flowing white hair off the back. They have their hands folded in front of them, and they are floating about 5 feet off the ground. And they turn and they start coming up the street towards you.
Would I recognize them at all through my research of ladyship?
You definitely recognize them from your research through the ladyship. And you know them as Dabus.
Oh, fuck.
And
Way to go, Victor.
They are human. They look vaguely human. They have curled horns. And they are the police.
Of course. So Dana is going to, well, actually, should we like roll perception or something? Because we're kind of in the middle of an argument.
You've also noticed that they do like repairs and but they usually are there to affect like repairs in the city and things like that, and they manipulate this infrastructure. But they also do combat individuals who disrupt the city's operations or violate the lady's edicts. And as they are coming up the street, you see them begin to pull out their hands, and like bricks begin to sprout from their hands. and each one of them immediately just instantly has a brick in its hand. And they all three look at you, and they all launch bricks.
Wow.
What the fuck?
Oh, that's awesome.
We're getting stonewalled.
Yeah, you are by the police.
It's a reverse stonewall.
Oh,
The
fantastic.
police are throwing a brick at a trans woman.
Flying brick.
Reverse
I
stonewall.
actually have the ability for flying brick. It is a ranged spell attack. So the first one is being lobbed at Victor.
Fantastic.
And the first one is going
fun.
to be a 26 to hit.
Oh yeah.
And you take 11 points of bludgeoning damage from a brick
Awesome.
as it
awesome.
smacks you in the side of the head.
I like it.
The second one misses you and goes flying past your head. The next one is going at Dana. The first one hits you, Dana, and you take 9 points of bludgeoning damage. And the second one goes flying
what
past.
was the hit for?
What was the hit for? 9.
Oh.
And the next one goes flying past your head. The next one, because there's 3 of them, one is going at each of you, and that is a 26 to hit and a 17 to hit Dana. Does that hit Dana?
Yeah, it even hits through shield.
All right, so that is going to be a so Victor, you're going to take another 9 points of damage bludgeoning.
Nice.
And Dana, you're going to take another 11 points of bludgeoning damage. And then they stop and they point their fingers and they go and they kind of wag their fingers in the air. And they shake their head and they all disappear.
What the fuck? Is this how peace is maintained in the city? Cops just come by, throw a few bricks, and tell you bad girl, and then leave?
Shame, shame.
And all 3 of them just disappear.
That's awesome.
I think Dana is as dumbfounded as I am.
Same.
I for sure thought we were like going to jail or something. Like, not just
that was your warning.
hit with a
That was
few bricks.
basically you received your warning.
That's a warning.
That was your warning.
Physical assault is a warning.
Yes.
You get 1.
I like it.
You get 1.
Everybody
Everyone
gets
gets
one.
one.
Tell them, Peter.
And as they disappear, basically words appear because they can communicate, creating illusionary symbols and pictures. And literally, it says, warning, that's the last one.
I think Dana is now furious with Victor. With her attempt, like with her sole focus right now to be like gaining stature among the ladies' court, being like accosted by the police. She is furious, and I don't like. She's trying so hard not to cast Thunderbolt with the amount she's screaming at Victor.
Zerai,
I don't want to get hit with more bricks.
Shauna, you are just getting comfortable in your room, and stepping into the bath. Zerai,
And downing the vial.
And downing the vial to make yourself feel much better. As soon as it hits your stomach, you instantly feel better.
Oh dear God, I need to know what this is, and I need more of it.
Zerai,
Lots more.
you step in, and there's this. This is your first time at the bathhouse, right?
It is.
There's a little old lady sitting at this little old human lady. She is sitting at the stair. Hello, welcome. Are you interested in a bath, or how about a massage?
Not at the moment, but that does sound intriguing. I'm looking for a friend of mine that may have came in here.
We have lots of people that come in here. We don't discuss our clientele though.
Well, she pulls out a platinum and puts it down on the counter.
That's a very pretty platinum.
It's really important that I see her. I just need to speak to her.
You can have a seat right here, and if that person happens to come out of one of her rooms, you can speak to them then. And she reaches for the platinum.
I pull it back and put it back in my coin purse. Sorry. The transaction has been canceled, I believe.
Well, that's good.
And I'll walk past her and start looking into the rooms.
Oh, as soon as oh boy.
Oh boy.
She looks at you and she casts Wall of Force at level 9. And a huge wall comes down in front of you. I'm sorry, but you have not paid to get a room, and you're just not allowed to come in without buying a room or with someone.
I think you don't understand what is at stake here, ma'am.
My clientele's privilege of being alone in a room? Yes, I do know what's at stake. Thank you.
Fair enough. But when the world gets destroyed and this place no longer exists, just remember that you could have prevented this. And I'll walk out. And I'll go wait out on the steps.
And as soon as you turn around and begin walking out, the Wall of Force disappears. Well, very well. And she goes back to sitting at her desk like nothing happened. Victor and Dana, as you go back and sit on the steps. Victor and Dana, you two have just been accosted by a bunch of bricks.
Yep.
You are yelling at each other in the middle of the street. Well, Dana's yelling at you, Victor. Are you also yelling back after being hit by bricks?
At this point, I'm just going to walk off completely.
Okay, where are you headed? Back into the building, or are you going to just...
I'm just heading east. Just somewhere away from Rocket
Well,
City.
the street runs north and south.
We'll head north.
Okay. So you're going to head back up towards the alleyway that you had the conversation with.
Yep.
Okay.
Where are you going? I'm yelling at you.
Don't care. This group might as well be falling apart. And then just gone.
While I'm waiting, I'll pull out the book and I'll start reading.
All right, Victor, you walk past that alley that you were in a couple nights ago. Are you going to continue north, or are you going to keep going?
Just gonna keep going.
Okay.
I'm pretty much just Victor at this point is like not even sure what the hell's the point of continuing anymore.
Oh boy. Okay. I'm honestly not
quick
sure
question.
how to get all
how
of you
many
back together.
days passed in the last session?
1.
1.
Okay.
This is all happening within like 48 hours.
Yep.
This is all happening within 24 hours of what happened the day before when you had the courthouse and the all the other things.
Basically, Victor's torn between.
That was yesterday?
That was yesterday.
Yeah. Basically, Victor's mind is he's torn between, did he make the wrong choice of joining Zerai? Or is it worth seeing it out? Because there was 2 choices when Victor joined your crew.
Okay. Dana, he walks off and continues walking up the street, and he's completely ignoring you. What are you doing?
I mean, save from I would probably go talk to Mango right now, but that's not an option.
Mango is sound asleep up in her room.
Just no
Wild
clue.
to me.
And T-posing.
She's
T-posing in
T-posing
bed.
while asleep.
I can just
Probably
imagine it.
then. I mean, I don't want to leave at 24 hit points either, so I'm probably just going to go back in and have a short rest and cool off.
Okay. You head back into your room, or back into the.
Yeah, probably into the bar.
Um.
Short rest while talking to Mango, I guess.
Okay, so you head back into the bar, and the tavern. Back to you, Ashana. You are chilling out in your bath. How long would you like to stay?
Now that she's no longer worrying about the ginormous hangover she had, she's gonna reminisce over everything that happened in the Undersigil and try to go over any. She's in her head about it. She's pretty much lost because now she doesn't know what the hell to do, and she realizes that she may have fucked up pretty badly. She's gonna use the stone, and she's gonna call Ladem.
You have 20. Well, it is a sending stone, so it works like a phone. So you can talk back and forth at will.
She's gonna send, I fucked up bad.
It takes a moment, and you get, I'm sorry, dear. I'm kind of in the middle of a battle. But I have a moment. And you hear in the background of something like smashing up against something else really, really hard. And he's like,
"This isn't a good time.
What did you do?"
I made a deal. Call me when you're done.
With who? You hear smash again.
The King of Undersigil.
Is that all you say?
Yep, for now.
And he says, what did he want?
To get close to the other deal I made.
Wait, you made 2 deals? Who was the other one with?
Well, I wouldn't say it 2.
Is it a what?
Uh-huh.
You're letting me hang here. And you hear smash, smash, smash,
so you
smash.
don't die and meet him.
What was that?
Finish your battle so you don't die and meet him.
Oh, I've almost beat this dragon. It's fine. I'm almost done.
It's death, Ladem.
You're dead?
Is this
being dead? Yes.
Is this the D&D equivalent of "Can you hear me now"?
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Well, he's literally trying to fight something and holding on to the sending stone as he's doing battle.
My patron is death.
You don't hear anything for long moments.
They stop fighting the dragons, even like, what the fuck?
The dragon's even like, she did what?
Actually, what if you could look in on what happened? He basically held up a finger to the dragon. Give me a minute.
I'm pretty sure the dragon could hear this, and the dragon even is like, no, dude, you're good. You're good.
And you a moment later, all you hear is, "Where are you?"
The bathhouse in Lower Sigil.
Give me 20.
Tell
You don't
the
hear.
little human where I that you're here to see me by name.
He you don't hear anything back from him. And that is going back over to Victor. Victor, you continue up the street. How far would you like to go, or would you like to start turning? There are side streets going left and right. Would you like to do any turns, or are you just going straight north? Just down the one street.
Is there any like benches around?
There are benches. There are places to sit all over the place, but you are in the lower ward.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna stop and sit down on the bench. And
as you sit down, I need you to roll a perception check. Dana, you went into the bar. You are just
24.
You are just taking your short rest. You can go ahead
20.
and roll. You can roll your hit points. If you are back, Zerai, you are just sitting there reading the book. Nothing else.
I'm waiting for Ashana to come out.
The question is are you actually comprehending, or are you very upset and not? You're just kind of reading without reading.
I'm rereading pages I've already read because it calms me.
Okay.
That way I don't have to worry about comprehension.
Okay. You're still kind of reading without reading, but just kind of rereading last pages.
Kind of. I'm not mad or upset, but I am reading to keep from being upset.
Okay. Victor, back to you. You sit down you sit down on this small bench. You see passersby. There are some of different races passing you by, and how long are you going to sit there?
I'll say like 3 hours.
Okay. As you are sitting there, about 20 minutes into your sit, maybe 25, you see, go ahead and with your perception of a 24, I'll let you keep it.
Yeah, it was in that 20.
You see a person that seems very familiar to you pass going south. You've seen him before. Once before. In fact, he saved your life.
Oh.
Once. And he doesn't seem to notice you. He seems like he's in a hurry. And not paying attention. And he's rushing from the north.
Do I
You recognize that it is Ledem.
I'm gonna get up and follow them. See where the hell he's going.
He's going south at a very quick pace.
I'm gonna follow him just because he's strong.
Okay.
And slightly concerned that it's Ledem. I'm like, uh-oh.
You start following him back. You were only about 3 or 4 blocks away, and he he walks past the rock and stone. He kind of glances up at the rock and stone as he continues walking past. He gets to the intersection where that street ends, and it comes to the T intersection, and he turns. Looks at towards the bathhouse and sees Zerai sitting there. Zerai, you are not paying attention. You're still kind of lost in your book. He kind of you feel somebody brush past you as somebody's going in, and he looked down. He noticed who it was, saw you had the book, didn't even bother you, and just stepped past you. But you roll a perception check with disadvantage because you're engrossed. And you're not watching for people coming in, you're watching for someone coming out.
Uh, 12 is my lowest.
12. Somebody, yeah, it was nothing. You're just reading. Victor, you watch. You get to the corner just as he enters the bathhouse, and what brushes past Sarai.
I'm just gonna stop and head back to where I was going, and 'cause right now I'm just like, I'm not gonna speak with to the captain or anything. I'm just like,
Okay.
like Ladem's got it. I'm going.
Well,
To
he
cool
just went
myself
past
off.
her and went inside the bathhouse.
I'm just assuming that he probably has it under control.
Okay. So you're heading back to the inn, or are you gonna walk north again?
I'm gonna go back to the bench I was at and just
Okay.
still cool off for a bit.
Okay. Ashana, a couple. It's been about 20, maybe 25-ish minutes, and there's a slight tap at your door.
She's gonna get out of the water and grab the towel and slowly open the door, looking at the ground. I knew you were gonna come.
He doesn't even bother to say anything. He just pushes the door open and steps in, and then closes the door behind him. He folds his arms, looking at you. What exactly? Were you fucking thinking?
I wasn't. I don't know what to tell you. It happened very quickly, and I've not been in my right head since Pandemonium.
Why? What happened in Pandemonium?
We chased after Zerai because she was going to hand herself over to, and she's going to explain everything, including the loss of her spirit companion.
He sits down at one of the small little benches next to your bath.
Is the bath in the ground or is it above ground?
It's in the ground.
Okay. She's going to put her feet into the water and sit on the edge.
He almost seems like he's at a loss for words. He's not sure exactly what to say.
And then when I tried to explain everything to them, Laden, it was like judgment. It was like being scolded like a child when I was given away.
Well, I'm actually not really sure what to do with all this information. I usually have an answer for most everything, but in this case, I am not exactly sure. You made a deal with the devil.
Didn't know that's what it was.
With death himself.
I thought it was a spirit. I've never ever talked to patrons of other realms.
I mean, they are around. On occasion, you'll run into them. Not very often.
Yeah,
It
but they
does
don't
happen.
talk to us.
Not usually, unless they want something.
He wants something.
And what is it he wants?
He wants me to kill for him.
I mean, that does make sense. He is deaf.
Yeah. I told him I could not do that unless my task was completed first. He didn't ask what it was. My task originally is working for you and
Oh,
emptying out.
I'm sure he knew what it was.
Oh, well, he didn't ask. And he didn't ask which one. It's, I've got a few.
I don't think that he will care until any single one of your tasks are done. As soon as it's done,
It had to be fully completed.
yeah.
And the
Any
intention
task
was
any task that you complete fulfills the recommendation.
not really, because I said it had to be the end of this journey. Like, it's just the intent was when we
The
completed.
intent and the spell and the ability of magic behind it, it does not care about intent. It goes off by specifics.
Well, he didn't ask for specifics.
He didn't need specifics.
He doesn't know what anything is, and that would make it a non-binding agreement because then I don't know what he wants. He doesn't know what I do.
Oh, I know exactly what he wants. The one thing that he's not been able to get.
Oh, fuck.
Me.
That, I think, is what they both want.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
Well, we've made a
But
very big mistake.
you now have binding contracts with both to kill me.
It hasn't been set out right yet.
Oh, that's
It can
exactly
only
what
be
it
assumed.
is. It's
It can only be assumed.
no assumptions needed. That
Oh,
is
fuck.
probably why you were able to speak to him so easily.
Okay.
He probably went looking for you.
Why? How long have we been in that labyrinth doing your task? Why would they know it was me?
Because you entered. Why do you think they call it Death's Gate?
Oh, fuck. I'm only 200. I don't put shit together that well, and it's not like you're overly forthcoming with information.
He knows when people enter and exit. Anyway, so I don't know any way for you to lose this binding, except for complete your task. And then you'll be free of him. Of both of them.
No. True. But my task to complete is to deal with what the fuck is that dragon's name?
Kaladin.
Kaladin?
Kaladin, there it is.
And he
That's
says,
the task I needed to finish, which is the task I
but
dealt with.
I did see that you did get the book back.
Ash doesn't know this.
Yes, she does.
What book? No, she doesn't.
Ash doesn't know.
She
Oh.
doesn't know.
Oh, she doesn't know.
What do you mean we have the book?
Yeah, Zerai is reading it right now. I just passed her. She's on the steps, sitting outside the bathhouse.
She balls me out for making fucking deals and she can't even tell me what the fuck is going on?
Get dressed. And he turns and steps out of the washroom.
Quick question. When Dana was brought up to speed about the book, did Zerai mention that she didn't tell the rest of the group about the book?
I thought we had him. Didn't you? No, it was just you two when you were.
It was
I
just
thought you
me
brought
and
out.
you.
Been underground.
And I took.
But did you
yeah.
message that you hadn't told anyone else?
You're the only person that knows. Dana's the only person that knows I have the book.
I
And I
know,
do.
but did you tell
No,
Dana?
Victor does.
Oh, Victor knows,
I
and I
gave
think
you the
Mango
book.
knows. Oh,
And
that's
Mango
right.
knows.
But the thing is we haven't met up with Ashana since I've gotten the book. We
No,
haven't had a chance.
you did meet up. You just never told her. Because you guys were back in
Yeah.
back at
We
the
were back and that's when we decided to make all of the arrangements to stick around and be a part of Sigil.
Yes. But you had never actually told her that you had the book because you never actually brought it out and you never actually told her. Victor, you're
So
sitting on the
didn't-
bench.
Didn't I tell the group that I'm pretty sure that I told the whole group that Kaladim spoke to me during our big meeting.
No, wait. I did mention I have the book. Because when we had the tent up, I said I have the book in my possession.
Yeah, I thought that's what I thought.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yep.
Okay, drama avoided.
Okay. So rewind.
Rewind.
Rewind just a little bit. Because I was like, I thought you knew about the book, and then when you said you didn't know, I was like, oh, maybe she doesn't. Maybe I was misremembering, but okay.
She doesn't know I've been reading the book, but she knows
Yeah.
I have the book.
So a lot of what's in the book Ash has learned from the dead king. The ritual.
Yes.
So
instead he just like, she's outside. We need to have a discussion. You all need to get your shit together. Because you need to protect the book.
Ladam. He started the ritual already. He's untouchable. I don't know what it is, but that's what the king told me.
Seems as though I've actually not read the book, because I didn't want to know that information.
Oh, fuck.
He's the one that hid it. He doesn't want the information that is held within, because it's too much power for one person to know.
Does she know that? Yes, she would know that.
Oh no.
And here's Zerai just reading the book casually.
Zerai, outside as you're reading the book. Actually, no, Dana. As you are sitting at the bar, the bunny comes back in. He's no longer. He came back in from his. He's a little hungover. He's trying to drink some, so he's not hungover anymore.
Dana is battling with herself whether or not she should just say hi. But ultimately she chooses not to, in an anxious, just like, I can't do it. I can't do it.
Okay. Back in with Ashana. That may be so. I don't know what the ritual is, as I've never actually read the book. I don't know what's involved. I've just wanted to keep it out of everyone's hands and protect it.
Well, it's in Zariah's hands.
Okay, well, I guess that's a good thing. How did she get it?
He handed it over to one of them. I can't remember which one.
This one.
To Victor
Victor and Mango.
and Mango. He just gave it willingly, which is why I thought it was strange. I need to know what he was doing. I don't know anything in that book.
Then you should probably do your own reading in it. So, anyway, get dressed. Meet me outside. I will go talk to Zerai.
Okay.
A couple moments later, you hear the door open. You're like, he says, "Thank you, Marie. You have been a gracious host as always," and closes the door.
I knew that.
Notice a lot of people.
Ash is gonna get dressed and she's gonna look at her dagger and know that it's filled with actual poison. And empty it back into its little vial and put the sleeping stuff back in.
Okay. Standing outside, Zerai, you feel a tap on your shoulder.
I look up and oh, hello, Ladem. What brings you here?
Apparently you all and your fuck-ups.
In my defense, I'm not the one that made a deal with the devil.
It was only death, but we
Same
know
thing, in my
you
opinion.
know about making deals with the devil, not with death.
Not really. I just know about being enslaved by them.
So, we're gonna
As we're speaking, I'm gonna close the book and wrap it up.
That is kind of what we need to talk about. How that became in your possession and what you're doing about it now. Anyway,
well, what I am doing is I am trying to study it to get an understanding, to find a weakness in this spell, ritual, whatever it is Khaladim is doing, to see if there's some way we can interfere and stop it.
I don't know, because
I
I've
don't
never
either.
read the book.
I haven't run into anything yet either. That's why I'm just reading it whenever I get a chance. I'm one of few people who know the password to get into this book.
Where's the rest of your party?
The last I saw them, they were at the inn, which is we've been kind of shopped up at Rock and Stone.
Okay. He says, "Well, follow me. Let's head back there. She'll be here along in a moment."
Actually, if you don't mind, I would like to wait for her. I would like to speak to her.
All right, very well. Make it quick. I have things to go kill.
Understandable, but this is important also.
And he turns around and walks towards Rock and Stone.
And I'll just kind of stand on the steps. I'm not going to reopen it. I'm just going to kind of look down at the book and be like, and just think to myself, Inzara is going to think to herself, I really hope I can find the fucking answers we need.
You sit there and wait. It is a few more minutes before Ashana finally comes out. Dana, you are sitting at the bar, contemplating talking to a bunny. And the door opens and in walks Ladem.
Oh. Hadn't expect to see you here.
I didn't expect to be here.
Things must have gotten bad enough then. No one has told me what happened yet.
Other
I
than
get.
making deals with the death itself, I don't know.
I gave a quick overview to you.
Was that a Shauna? That sounds like a Shauna.
Yeah. He sits and he doesn't he just looks at Rock and says, "Just the water, please." And Rock brings him a water. And then where is your other friend Victor?
Well, Victor tried to apprehend Ashana earlier and cast a hostile spell in the form of Hunger of Hadar. I went out and dispelled it and summarily disciplined Victor with my words as we were approached by a group of Dabus who hurled bricks at us.
Oh, they do
And
that
I don't
a
know.
lot.
I don't know how much I don't know how much you know about what we're currently doing, but I want our standing in Sigil to be improved so we have more access to resources, and all of this is ruining everything.
I would agree. So your friend Victor isn't here then?
I don't know where he went. He walked off while I was yelling at him.
Oh, okay. Hold on. And he traces a rune on his arm, and it begins to glow. And Victor, this is Ladem. Can you come back to the inn called Rock and Stone, or I will find you and kill you?
Short, sweet, and to the point.
Did everyone get their shit together?
A moment later. Is that all you say? Because you had 25 words.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say.
Okay. Moment later. Did you hear me the first time when I said I will kill you if you do not get back here right now?
I'll head back, but honestly, with them, I'm not even sure we're a party anymore.
He doesn't answer back.
And I'll start heading back.
Ashana, you step out and you walk out of the bathhouse. And as you step out, Zerai is sitting on the step.
Check in.
Yeah, I know. I'm here.
Oh, that was you.
As you step out, you see Zerai sitting on the step waiting for you.
Let's go.
No, just walk with me a minute.
Walk and talk. We get this shit cleaned up.
As they begin walking, Zerai kind of looks down. I'm not very good at expressing things sometimes. And maybe I got a little carried away with how I said some of the things I said last night. It wasn't out of, and she's still kind of looking down as if like she's trying to find the words to say. It wasn't my intention to upset you. what I was trying to convey is concern over what you're doing. It wasn't to scold you. It wasn't to do any of those things.
I might be irrational sometimes, and I might make choices that are not always eye to eye or views. But this was a blindside. I didn't even know what I had done until it was too late.
I wish you would have contacted me before you made this decision. And that's what upset me.
Didn't have that ability. And at the time, didn't know that's what I was dealing with. If I don't have the information, I can't make the proper choices. I'd never come across something like that. They don't talk to us. And now I know, and I know why.
Well, I really hope that this is something that doesn't bite you in the ass in the long run. Because even if it doesn't seem like it at times, I do care. But honestly, this is not something I can help you through. As much as I would like to.
Anyone is going to be able to help me through at this point except that man. And I don't even know if he can.
I would like to help as much as I can, but I am limited in what I can do.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody has their limits, even Ledem.
Mm-hmm. I am well aware of what the consequences are going to be at this point. And they are things that I will have to deal with. I let my own suffering and my own past cloud my judgment.
Not that I don't know what that's like. The reason we're here is because I've put ourselves in that situation because of those very same reasons. The difference is my decision cost thousands of lives. Let's hope yours doesn't.
Let's hope it doesn't. It won't. Your task will get done. We'll make sure of that. Because nobody's going to win that deal unless it does.
Before we get back, I want you to hold on to something. She reaches into her pouch. She pulls out her pendant. And she hands it to you.
What's that?
It's my pendant. It's the symbol of Ta, of knowledge. I want you to hold on to it so you know, no matter how deep the shit gets when you're alone, you still have us.
She's gonna take it and look at Sarai and go, "Thank you." I don't think anybody's given me much that's not been a tool.
It could be. It's what I used to use to channel my magic, but I don't need it anymore. It could be useful for you in the future.
I've got a lot of research to do. I don't even
But
know what is going to happen.
Just for now, just use it as a reminder that you're not alone. As disjointed as we may be, we still have each other's backs.
You said it's a necklace, right?
Yeah, it's a pendant necklace.
Okay.
It's
gonna,
it's probably like about that big. It's not very big.
Add it to the same chain that the sending stone to Ledem is on. All right. I will do my best to remember that. I never want to drink that much alcohol again.
Please don't. You
Oh,
turn into a
no.
complete cunt when you drink that much.
The vial would make us millions, though, because like I drank it and it was like hangover gone.
We don't need the vial. I have magic. But I get where you're coming from.
Yeah, by the way, if I end up needing, will you teach me how to channel?
I could probably show you a thing or two.
Okay. How old is Zerai?
She doesn't look it because tieflings age differently, but they don't live as long as elves. She's actually 40, which is roughly young 20s in human age.
Oh, yeah, so Ash is older than her. Okay.
But Zerai has literally been to hell and back. Like, she's wearing her dress and you can see scars like all up and down her arms from when she used to be a slave and she used to get whipped.
So would Zerai have noticed the huge ass gash on Ash?
Yeah. Probably.
Okay. Especially now that it's cleaned up.
Yeah.
And she's no longer wearing her armor. It's open.
It
So-
depends on what side. So it depends on what side you're walking on.
It goes from the top from her ear all the way down to the middle of her chest.
That's pretty noticeable.
As Zerai looks up, she notices and she's like, that has a story behind it.
2 now. Payment's not cheap in under sigil.
Payment's not cheap anywhere.
Yeah. But it's better
Especially
than
when we deal with forces beyond our control. Payment's never
Yeah.
cheap.
Yeah, but I'll get this stuff back eventually.
I hope one day you can share that story. I hope you can see that day to share that story.
Maybe. It's kind of boring.
Scars on my arms are a boring story, but it is who I am.
It's not
The
who
mark-
I'm saying.
The mark on my arm is also a part of my story. Not that it's interesting,
Yeah.
but I get it.
We
Now,
should get going.
yeah, I was about to say, let's head back to the inn so we can see how to unfuck ourselves now.
Most action I've seen in millennia.
As you are go up the first step, you see Victor coming down the street towards you.
I just wave and tell him to hurry up. Come on, we got shit to do.
I'm not even gonna notice. I'm just gonna walk right past both of you.
I think he's pissed.
And just this would be very different for you, Zerai, because normally he's not this way.
You've never noticed Victor in be this
I'm
way
gonna-
before.
I'm gonna make mental note of it, but I'm not gonna address it at this point in time. We have other things. Ladem's here. Something is going on.
And at that
Follow
point,
him.
you all walk in, and sitting at the bar is Ladem. Sitting next to him is Dana, and there's a bunny on the other side, drinking.
I walk
Same
over to the
bunny
bunny.
dude.
I'm like, I walk over to the bunny. I'm like, you might want to slow down. You don't look like you're doing too well, my friend.
He's always here drinking because everybody keeps doing the bunny thing, and I have to
Cast silence on Zerai. No one can speak to the bunny. I don't even have silence.
I think Zarai's the only one. No, wait, Mango would have it, but Mango can't cast it because
It's the bunnies. As Vorpsel puts the bunnies in the chat all the time. Anyway, he sits down. He looks at you all, says, "Let's go to that corner. Actually, let's not." And he is going to trace a rune on his other arm, and you see a large door open up at the bottom of the stairs. That was normally where the stairs go up, but a large door appears at the bottom of the stairs, and he says, "After you all."
Oh yay!
Is
I
it
remember
Mordenkainen's magnificent mansion?
It is.
Yay!
Mm.
I walk
Ash
through the
is gonna walk
door.
through.
The door opens, and as you walk in, you see it's almost like it's a 10-story building straight up. And in the middle is a huge glass elevator that goes all the way up.
Has
Dana's
Ash
just gonna
been
look
here
at her
before?
spell book, and
Ash, you've been here before.
Dana's just gonna look at her spell book and
Always in
see
trouble
where
when we
it's
come here.
where the entry of Liamon's tiny hut is, and just if only.
But he did his instantaneously, and it doesn't even cost him a spell slot. As you all enter, there are small what looks to be small bunnies. I'm gonna just do bunnies because that's easy. There are little tiny bunnies that are hopping around, and they're carrying food and stuff, and they bring food out to each one of you and offer it to you as
I will
little
gladly
trays.
take the food because I skipped breakfast this morning and I'm starving, and so I'm just going to start scarfing it down.
Oh,
Ash
thank you.
too, because she vomited.
I'm gonna keep on the bunny theme. Because
I gotta
bunnies.
I gotta look at Ladem and go, so did you finish that battle?
Oh yeah. And it took me about another 4 minutes, maybe 3 minutes to finish. But anyway, he says, "Make yourselves comfortable. But we're gonna have a." And he snaps his finger, and this huge table appears with an entire feast on it. With all these little bunnies bringing all these little trays of food out. And he's like, "A meal and a discussion. Please sit."
You don't have to tell me twice. I'm never one to turn down free food, and I just sit down in a nice big comfy chair with my plate, and I'm just.
Dana sits and is very focused on her posture.
I'll be right back though. I need to grab some water quick.
Okay. I will sit and just grab a plate and just with my plate.
Ash is gonna sit and kind of pick at the food. Hungry, but worried.
Well, we are in complete silence here. No one else can talk to us. No one else can interact with us, including the Queen or the Lady of Pain. She cannot enter here. This is technically a realm within a realm, so.
Is this even legitimately allowed in Sigil?
It would not if it was a normal spell.
Oh, so you get a pass because it's on your skin. I get it.
Wait, if runes get a pass, then I should get a pass because I cast Dispel Magic from a rune.
Yes, but Victor's was not.
Then why did I get hit by bricks?
Because
Because
you
you
were
were standing
scary.
next to him when
Oh, so
he
they
got
just throw
attacked.
bricks at anyone next to the guy who cast the spell. Okay.
Yeah.
One went past
police
him and
violence.
hit Dana.
So yes, it is not. It was you two were standing next to each other, yelling at each other. So they just assumed it was you both, and just threw bricks at both of you.
My
Nice.
standing is so important. I needed that loophole. You know that's gonna be like. I mean, obviously, you know, you're the dungeon master, but I know that someone at a ball is going to ask me why I was apprehended at some point.
Probably not, but because it was a warning. They let you off with a warning. They didn't actually arrest you.
Okay, I'm back.
If you were arrested, you would know because you would be taken to the lady, and she would then put you in a prison for the next 1,000 years. Fine.
Wait,
Yeah.
are these two explaining what happened with the whatchamacallits?
No, we were having a discussion about the Lady of Pain putting them in prison.
Oh.
Winby's basically
Yeah.
asking why she got hit by bricks because of the runes thing.
Well, because so patron magic is different. So as once they become a god, they have to use regular magic. And so when a god becomes a regular god, they have to use regular magic at this point, and so then they can no longer do patron magic. But because patron magic isn't actually magic in the sense, there's a different context behind it. But you guys don't know. You actually, none of you have really figured out because you've only have the minor runes.
I figured it out. It's in the book.
Oh, you did. Yes, you did.
That's
Figure
one
out
of the things I learned from the book.
where rune magic their rune magic comes from.
Yep. Their magic is more bending the cosmos and the timelines, whereas our magic is more controlling energy.
Yes.
Is a simple way to put it.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Theirs is
Right.
picking things from out of time, and yours is controlling the flow and ebb of the cosmos. The energies of the cosmos. Anyway, and he's picking it, and basically the runes are possibilities in time. So, Dana didn't know that part yet, actually, because that was brought up last week.
Yep.
So literally, whenever you're using one of your runes, you don't realize it, but you are actually pulling something from another place that has a specific, like, so that magic doesn't exist here, or never was cast. So you're pulling that possibility of that spell was actually never cast in this reality, and pulling that into this reality, that ending into this reality. If that makes sense to you, Dana. Okay, so, but your character doesn't know that at the moment.
I mean, that makes sense to me. It just doesn't make sense to me why I then got hit by bricks.
You got hit by bricks for disturbing the peace.
You got hit
Guilty by association.
It was guilty by association,
Right?
100%.
See, if I would have stayed there and I would have started yelling at both of you, I probably would have got
Yes,
hit
you
with bricks too.
You would have eaten.
And I made the
Each
smart
gotten bricks.
choice of walking away.
Briskly.
So,
hey, one thing you can say about Zerai is when she has her mindset on something, she has her mindset on something.
She does. So, as you all sit down and begin eating your food,
I'll set the book on my lap while I eat. Because I'm wearing my dress. I don't have my cloak to put it in my pocket.
True. Oh, sorry. Oh, damn. I need some more caffeine. I woke up early this morning. It sucks waking up at 4:30 in the morning.
I didn't wake up that early. I woke up at 6, which is really early for me.
But yeah, it's starting to catch up to me today. It was a very long day at work. Anyway, so you all sit down to eat your meal, and Ledem sits next to you all, and he's like, "So, who's going to start?"
Where would you like us to begin?
Let's start at the very beginning, because it is a very good place to start.
Well, in the very beginning, it was myself, Victor, and Dana, along with 2 others.
Wait, I know that part.
Okay.
I know that part.
That's the very beginning, and you said let's start at the beginning.
Well, you didn't know that part. You didn't want to know that part,
Yes, I did not want to know what happened in the past. Or in the future. In your past, in our future. Yes, that.
Well, our past is currently the future.
Yes, but it's also your past.
So annoying.
Okay. Anyway,
Fine.
Wimbly, nimbly, timey-wimey stuff.
so what's happened since you've come to Sigil for the first time? Because that's where I left you, right before you came here.
Well, we got the book.
I see that. Can you tell me how?
Well, to backtrack a little bit, it started
At the
when
beginning.
it started when me and Ashana got into a disagreement, and she said some things that really perturbed me. So I took it upon myself to go to Pandemonium to try to face Kaladim on my own, knowing full well what the outcome would be. But it didn't matter at that point. I just figured it was the best course of action to maybe stop whatever it is he was doing, because it seems like I am his point of vengeance. The rest of the group kind of came and rescued me while we were in Pandemonium. The next day, while we were conducting investigations at the library, myself and Ashana were at the library, and Kaladim approached Victor and Mango and gave them the book, saying that I don't know what he said to them, to be
What
honest.
did he say to you two?
He basically said he memorized the book, and he didn't need it anymore.
He memorized the whole book?
That's what he said. He didn't specify how much of it. He just said he memorized the book.
Okay. I've never read the book, so I've never even opened it. Never wanted to. I guess now I need to know what's in the book.
From what I've read so far, it is a detailed description of the workings of all forms of magic, not just including mine and Victor and Dana's forms of magic, but also patron magic and how it works in the universe. I haven't gotten to the part of the ritual yet. But I'm studying the book as much as I can to find out if we can even stop this, if it's even possible.
Along with that, he made a bargain with me to stay out of the way of his actions, and he will not bring any harm to the rest of the party until he comes to see me again with another request.
I guess I forgot to mention he did try to make a bargain with me. I told him no.
And what was the bargain he was going to make with you?
Don't know. Didn't let him. I told him no.
He didn't go into any more detail. He said if I
have
held my end of the bargain and kept us away from him, then he would seek me out.
I have a feeling his end of the bargain has something to do with me.
I would agree.
Since I'm the one he blames for the death of his spouse.
And Ashana, you made a deal. Actually, two. And we know what those ones are for. So I guess my next question is my death solves 2 of them.
Ash is going to be blunt, and Zerai solves his. Because it'll complete everything.
Well, you had said something about he started a ritual and you can't touch him. What does that mean?
I tried to negotiate getting information from the undead based on following him, and they can't because of the ritual, and I don't know what that is, but they said he's not touchable.
That is the point of the book I am just getting to. I think if I have another day or two, I can understand what this ritual is.
I don't know if we should know what the ritual is or how to do it, but we definitely should know how to get rid of it.
Well,
It's
so
hard to know what we need to know if we don't know all of it.
my point of studying this book is not to gain power, it's to gain knowledge on how to, like, this may give a detailed description on how to complete all the rituals that Kaladim is taking. I have no desire to follow them. I'm looking for weaknesses.
It doesn't matter if you have no desire to use those things. Knowledge is power one way or another. What you need to know, the rest of us need to know.
And I will share that information as soon as I find out. I just have not gotten to that information yet.
You haven't shared much information of what's in that book, or even how to read it.
To read it, you need to know the code, and only 2 of us know it in this party.
Exactly. Only 2 of you hold the power. It's not much of a team.
So, what you're telling me is you're very close to figuring out what this ritual is. And then once you know that, you will know what his weakness is.
I'm hoping.
Which is a good start. But we also have the other problem. So exactly, and he turns to Ashana. Exactly what was agreed upon with the Under Sigil King?
They wanted, and this is where she's going to look at Ladam and go, it didn't sound like you. It sounded like death. Because I was close to death. Which is why I was given safety of the Undercity. And provided I pay that.
Well, which one did you make a deal with first?
Oh, death.
So
death is how I got there.
That means you.
Not
so does that mean you were close to death if you made a deal with him?
Yeah. I worked for him.
Well, see, I've been to Sigil a few times. And the undead are always trying to get information on a little place beyond Death's Gate.
Oh.
Who knows what's beyond death?
Beyond death's, oh my god.
All of us.
All of us know it's the labyrinth.
Hello?
Yes, labyrinth.
Did you just now figure out the whole thing?
To be fair,
Or you
as soon
said
as you
beyond
said
Death's
Death's
Gate, and
Gate,
then I
I
put it
got
up.
it.
I put it together after you said Beyond Death's Gate. Yeah.
The first time you said Death's Gate last week is when I got it.
Oh, see, I've been setting. This has been. I've had this set up for a long time, and I'm like, I wonder if they'll figure this out.
Nope, totally fucking missed it, but yeah, it's good.
I look over at Ledem. Zerai looks over at Ledem. What would they want with the labyrinth?
There's no time there.
It's outside of the universe. It's outside of everything. It is outside of death's control.
Which means they wouldn't die or rot.
Or they can control death itself from it.
No, they would never have to worry about death.
Death wouldn't be able to get to them.
So they want us to bring death to the labyrinth. To
No.
lock him away.
No.
They want to know information about what's beyond Death's Gate.
Which is the labyrinth.
Which is the labyrinth. They don't know what's beyond Death's Gate. Only the patrons know what's... So as a DM...
You don't know how to get there.
As the DM is speaking about all this, not Ledem. Because he doesn't even know what... He knows that they're trying to get beyond Death's Gate. But... He doesn't have all the pieces, FYI. So I'm not trying to give you all the pieces because he doesn't know all the pieces. You guys have to put the pieces together yourself. As a DM, I already know all the pieces and they're all sticking together. And you guys are now finally starting to fit puzzle pieces together. It is a very well crafted puzzle, by the way.
Very much.
Yeah, and you're the one person in the group who doesn't understand puzzles is yours truly. This is why I play a wisdom character, not an intelligence character.
Oh, don't worry, my intelligence is
puzzles,
crap. So
puzzles are where I just default to an intelligence check.
Speaking of which, has Ash put all of that together? Probably.
Now that he has said it that way, you realize that so Death wants you to kill Ledem. So that the dead cannot find out any information about what's beyond.
Oh, my brain hurts. Ash is having a light bulb moment. So I've made a deal with Death. I've made a binding deal with the King of the Undead to do the exact opposite of what each other want.
They want you to they want information on Ledem and on what's beyond Death's Gate because they don't know. You made a deal with the devil to kill Ledem so that the undead never actually get there.
Sounds like you're stuck between a rock and a hard place.
And the thing that's on the line is her soul.
In both
instances.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't. What's the lesser of two evils?
Or find a way to skirt both.
Well, if we know that the labyrinth is beyond Death's influence.
Yeah, but isn't Death attached to her?
Mm-hmm. She's a Death Walker. Yeah. Okay. Well, regardless, neither one of those packs can be taken care of until after we have taken care of Kaladin. Because we can't do that without you, Ledem.
Well, as you need more information from this book, before I can even know what we could begin to do, why don't you all study the book first and then figure out what to do from there?
Okay. how much time do we have? Like, I know you don't know anything about the book or the rituals or any of that, Ladem, but is it not something that we have time for preparation where we can stop and move slowly through these things?
I don't know. How long does it take you to do this ritual, Zerai?
I haven't gotten to that point in the book yet.
Flip it open. Look. Doesn't it have an index on the back of it like most textbooks?
This is an ancient script. Nothing is exactly succinct.
I wonder. How ancient?
Millennia.
No, actually, it's tens of millions of millennia.
It was written during the reign of the first gods.
Out of character, can she call specific aged ghosts to come help her? From a specific era, knowing specific language, since they know everything about this book.
Unfortunately, no, because it wiped it every single time the universe gets reset. New ghosts are everyone gets reset also. The entire universe resets to nothing
Unless they're in the
labyrinth.
So I propose an idea. This is Arai. I propose an idea.
What language is it written in?
Whatever language the person reading it speaks. It's a magical book. It's imbued in magic. So if you are a dwarf and you only speak Dwarven, the words will appear in Dwarven. Since my primary language is Common, the words appear in Common.
Is there a spell where we could just, know it? No.
But here's my suggestion. Since we need time and we don't know how much of that time we need, what place do we know of where time moves differently?
The labyrinth.
Maybe we set up there first for.
Are you suggesting to stay in the labyrinth or in Pandemonium, or in the labyrinth?
No. In the labyrinth.
In the labyrinth.
In the labyrinth.
At a specific gate?
I mean, preferably one where we would stay alive and we wouldn't.
We all remember what the labyrinth was like, right?
I remember.
Even
I
in
know
the first gate.
I remember full well what the labyrinth is like, but the best suggestion I have, unless someone can think of something different, because time works differently in the labyrinth, it seems to go by slower. Or the time outside of a labyrinth seems to go by slower, which would give us more time to study the book.
If that's the case, why don't we just go back in time?
I thought we knew that the ritual took like years.
Well, it does take years, but like we don't know how many years. We don't know what step.
Yeah.
We don't know the specifics of how long each step of the spell takes.
I just think I still think that it's worthwhile to try and do what we're doing here as opposed to doing it from the labyrinth where we're constantly fighting for our lives.
Yeah.
Well,
survival versus living are two totally different things.
That's where my second part of the suggestion would come in, and we go meet up with the village that we met when we were down there. Strength in numbers.
Village?
Tribe. We met a tribe of patrons while we were down there that moved in a group.
Oh, there's lots of them.
We would have safety in numbers.
It's only so long that we could even stand there too. You remember the the difficulty that we experienced just traveling with them. I don't know that it's necessarily wise to go back to the labyrinth in order to gain more time. I do think we need to go back, but I think we need to go back when we know why we're going back.
Well, if this is the case, then I will not be joining adventures outside of studying this book. So if there's any influence to be gained, it would be by everyone else.
Well, you are safe in here as long as you're here. Time moves just as much as it does on the outside. However, in here, everyone is completely safe.
Is there a limit to how long we can be in here?
I believe
The limit is the ritual, I suppose.
Tell you how long it is. 1 second.
Oh, there are like visa lengths for sigil?
Yes.
Sorry about that.
I'm not sure. I don't know if the spell itself has a link, though.
You get 1 month.
You've got a 90-day sigil visa.
Yeah.
Can only do it for 90 days. That's it. No more after that.
It has to be renewed on the last day.
After that, then you have to file a petition with the Lady of Pain's office, and that takes months.
Yes.
A wizard spell. Gotta find the spell. Dang it. Why did it do that? Wizard. Magnificent Mansion. 24 hours. They each time you cast, it's 24 hours.
Well,
so we can at least get a rest.
Correct.
If that's the case, if you'll excuse me, is there a place I could go study?
Do you? What floor would you like?
Just some place with a nice view.
Well, there aren't any views because you're inside an extra dimensional space. However, you can have any floor you would like. Pick a floor. And then it's yours.
Just the first floor would be fine.
Well, we're on the first floor. How about the second floor?
That works just as well.
Okay. And he points to the elevator, and he's like, "You can go up there."
I get up, I put my plate down, and I bow, and I make my way over to the elevator, book in hand.
You step into this glass elevator, and it takes you up to the second floor. And in it, what is Zarai's most? Where would she find it most comfortable? And that's probably exactly what you see in front.
Probably like a nice armchair, like like a not like a recliner chair, but like a nice cushiony armchair with like a fireplace, maybe just a little fireplace cackling or crackling off to the side a little bit, like kind of like a cozy cottage type image.
And what about the other of you.
Outside
Ooh,
of character,
thank you
I
for
am
the
wondering.
advantage.
I'm wondering when that invitation was for that we got when me and Zerai were in the ladies' ward.
Oh, to come back to the court?
It was we were meeting. We did a favor for a shitty lawyer, and then he was going to get us into the fraternity, I think.
Yes. He was going to. Just come back and see him whenever you get a chance to.
Okay. Then I think Dana would say, I have to make my way to the ladies' ward.
Okay.
So you gonna leave the mansion?
You can leave the mansion at any time.
If we're breaking, I say we break.
Okay. Victor, what are you doing?
I'll go to the third floor.
Okay. You also, for the next episode, will also become under the influence of a hero's feast.
Nice.
A what?
Sick.
A hero's feast.
Okay.
So it means you have advantage on all wisdoms checks. You have there's a bunch of things.
It gives you a lot of fucking buffs and
it gives you
advantages.
a massive amounts of buffs. It
Temp
gives you
HP.
temporary hit points. It gives you a bunch of things. But you do get a because you did eat in the mansion. You do get a hero's feast.
And as I sit down in the chair, I whisper the words into the book and I start reading.
Okay.
Actually, before I go to the third floor, I'm gonna look at Dembe. Can I talk to you in private?
In a moment, Ashana.
Sorry, I missed a little bit of that. I had to deal with the blowing up cup.
Oh. What would you did you want to get some rest?
Yeah, I imagine Ashana's been here a number of different times. So she probably has a little escape getaway.
Yes, you have your own floor.
She's gonna go to that.
And then your floor, as you get off the elevator, is whatever you would like it to be. It's literally your own space. And as you step off, you notice that it changes to match your who you are and what you want.
Okay.
Dana is gonna go off on her own, so we'll deal with that next. Actually, because it's 7:30, I don't want to get into a huge thing going into the
Yeah.
I'm cool to just go in transit for the rest of the day, but I did want to raise since Bean isn't here right now. If she's here at the beginning of next session, raising the idea of bringing Mango along with me to the ladies' ward.
Okay, I'm not. I don't think she would mind. So we can.
She put
whether or not she's
in
up.
the Discord that she wasn't going to be here on the 4th.
Oh,
yeah, she's not going to be here next week. Yeah.
Okay, we'll scratch that. Dana will be by herself then.
Dana will be by herself then. Okay, and as they take off to their floors and Dana leaves the mansion, Victor, you are alone with the Ladem.
How much information do you have as far as I'm assuming you know who my patron is? By chance.
I do not. I never asked.
Would you be able to tell an imposter?
An imposter? What do you mean?
I serve the Fathomless. My task is to kill the imposter for power unbound. Would you know anything about any potential people that might not be themselves in Sigil?
I don't even know what you're referring to, so no.
Okay.
I mean, you mean there's somebody impersonating someone?
There's potentially somebody in our group or in Sigilus, not who they say they are.
Is that his exact words?
His exact words originally were kill the imposter for unbound power. And then I had a meeting with him again. And he verified that it was a person that I'm familiar with. And that's all I got.
So you're looking... I think you need a dictionary. And he reaches out and a little bunny comes along and hands him a dictionary, and he hands you the dictionary.
I never noticed anything weird about Ashana that might not
No, I've
be
been with
normal.
her for many years. I mean, she has done a few things in the past without thinking. This is the craziest one she's ever done, and it's going to cause my death. But,
No, I mean, as long as you've known her, anything that you yourself would be like, that is not normal for you before this point.
I mean, not Ashana. She seems like the normal fly by the seat of your pants person that I met a long time ago.
Okay. I figured if anyone would know her best, it would be you. So
now the rest of you, I don't know.
I was hoping to at least eliminate
very little.
one suspicion.
Other than me saving your asses.
Yep. But that does eliminate one suspicion potentially. Would you know anything? You don't know anything about from where we came from, correct?
And I don't want to know.
Okay, so you couldn't help me with my other questions.
What was your other questions?
If you'd be able to show me potentially what happened to my family.
Oh, that I cannot help you with. I'm sorry.
Okay.
That is beyond my scope of knowing or wanting to know.
Okay.
In fact, your family hasn't been born yet. Neither of you.
Fair enough. You haven't read the book.
I have not. I do not want to read the book. Reading the book asserts a certain power that I'm not interested in.
I guess that's all my questions.
I know it was written when the Sartans took over the gods' positions, and they're the ones that wrote it many millennia ago.
And you don't have any information about what exactly happened right when they took over. Like what caused.
I was kind of in the labyrinth at the time. Actually,
Okay.
well, I was born in the labyrinth soon after that.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll head up to the room then.
Okay. And with that, we are going to end our episode. So right now, I have my 3 advantages that I'll get next week. Thank you, Dragon Knight. I'm keeping track of my own. You all are keeping
Who
track.
has less than 3?
I have 1.
I'll give Dana 2 of mine because I have 6 and I've not used any of them.
I've only used 1, so
Is that allowed?
I'll give one away.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. I'll let you transfer them this once. You're not supposed
No,
to.
you said a while ago that if we have unused advantages that go over the
We can
3, we can give
transfer.
them to each other because
Oh,
we just
okay.
lose them anyways.
Okay, I'll allow it.
So I'm giving Dana 2 of my 6 because I'm going to lose 3 of them anyways. I'm going to give
Okay.
Dana 2 of my 6 to bring her up to 3.
Okay.
And I have 1 left if anybody else has less than 3.
Pretty sure I have 3.
Okay. So everybody should have 3 next episode. Because Mango wasn't here to use hers, so she has also 3, I believe. I also have 3, so I will carry mine over till next episode. Thank you all again for joining us in this this drama and
so
me
bad.
actually pulling them back together by having to DM intervention a little bit.
To be fair,
Ashana did ask though.
To be fair, if Ledem didn't show up, Zerai was going to go either way.
So
I kind of feel like that would have happened to pretty much everybody, honestly.
But Ashana did call and ask for help, so he did show up to pull the party back together.
I know, and
so.
it kind of foiled my plan a little bit.
Oh, did it?
A little bit.
Oh, what were you going to do?
I was going to wait until she came out, and then we were going to have a long walk.
Oh.
And we were going
somebody
to
kept cornering her.
That's why I didn't fucking go in. That's why I waited.
She said she just wanted a bath.
And Victor had a cow.
Yes.
She still hasn't read the note.
No, she still has not read the note.
As far as what Victor's mind's thinking, that it's just randomly going off on each other, so he's just like, this is just falling apart.
No, there was reasons behind the disagreement.
No, there was, but it was like he's looking at it as neither one of you looked at each other's perspective and just went off.
So basically, Victor has lost a little bit of faith in both of them.
Well, and it's not just that. If Ledem wouldn't have shown up,
Victor didn't really have much faith in Ashana at this point, anyways.
But if Ledem wouldn't have shown up, like more of this perspective could have been given. Like there would have been a longer conversation between Ashana and Zerai, to where we could share perspectives and maybe get an understanding. But we haven't. We kind of that plan got fucking interrupted. I'm sorry. I'm just going to speak kind of blunt. That plan got fucking interrupted. So now Zerai has to figure out how she's going to fucking break bread. Thanks, Ledem.
You did. Hey, she's the one that
we
called
did
him.
Break bread. We walked.
And you did break bread a little bit. You did.
My my notes say that Ashana and Zerai had a heart-to-heart.
Yeah, but that didn't. It didn't go as I would have liked.
I mean, now that you're in this thing for 24 hours, you could rest and have a full. You could go up to her room and have a full conversation.
And this
possibly after. First things first is I need to figure out, like, Zerai's main objective right now is figuring out what part of the ritual Kaladim is at, and figuring out what comes after that, and if there's a way to intervene with either of these steps.
Okay.
And unfortunately, Ash is now worried about having to kill the first person who didn't reject her.
Yeah. And Victor's used to a captain who's like, you have a dispute, we sit down now and solve it. Because that's how Ashton was. It was like, no, this isn't carrying over. Get your shit together.
Well, let's see what happens.
All got some serious growth to do.
Yeah, you all have a little bit of growing to do as characters, character growth. I like the character development, kind of feeling your characters out and what you're going to do in this situation is very interesting. So I'm excited.
I feel like Zerai's kind of devolving at this point, though.
Ash's list of DM questions is almost finished.
Oh, you were answering all of those. You answered all of those?
pretty close.
You didn't
almost,
have
yeah.
to answer all of them. They were
Well,
there for. They were there
I've
as.
got a backstory that I really like. I just have to do the research into the D&D stuff.
Yeah. So anyway, thank you guys for joining us, and I hope you guys are enjoying their backstories and seeing where everybody comes from and where the story is gone, because I don't even know half the damn time. Yes, I have a plan, but they often just like, whatever your plan is, I'm not going to do this, and we're going to go do something
The
completely
DM has a
different.
plan? What?
We're supposed to
That's
do
I just want to
absurd.
go to the ball.
Somebody just
I'm
wants to
starting
go to a
feel
ball.
bad, though. Like,
No,
felt like he
no,
was gonna
no.
kibosh everything.
Callie, don't feel bad. This is our job as a player to throw a wrench in the DM's plans. All right, you're doing fine. You're doing fine. Girl.
You're doing absolutely fine.
You're
So
doing what you're
I
supposed to do.
actually had when you guys decided what Deathgate was and all these other things, because I knew what all of these things were a long time ago, and I'm like, all right, so death can, this is Death's Gate. I actually got that from the Death's Gate part from a book, and the labyrinth from a book, and the ideas of who was in the labyrinth, but most of it has been my own, often Neverland, my own flights of fancy.
Well, if you really want to think about it, this all happened because of the roll on a percentile.
A little bit.
Well,
Yep.
if we really want to think about it, this all is happening the way it is because Zerai decided to run her mouth to her former fucking owner.
And if
Actually-
we really think about it, it's all because Dana walked into a portal without saying anything to anyone.
I was trying so hard not to bring that up. Usually that's my dig on Dana, and I was trying to be nice.
Oh, that was so
Yeah,
good.
but you did the dig on yourself, so I felt like I had to do the dig
That
on
was so
myself.
good.
Oh,
Dana went
Jesus.
through portals, or I pissed off its her previous owner.
Her-
I got
Yeah,
killed by a
yeah.
dragon.
Not only a
It's
previous owner,
fine.
a
It's
devil from one of the
fine.
10 levels of hell.
Each one
See,
of
I
you,
haven't got us
each
killed
one of
yet.
you have contributed to getting yourselves in this situation.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, mister, I'm gonna belly flop on the back of a dragon and get every one of
So
us killed.
What did
We
Mango
were
do?
already in the
Mango
labyrinth
hasn't
at that
done
point.
anything.
Mango
yet.
hasn't done anything.
Mango really hasn't done anything wrong.
I'm just playing along with the rest of you. You keep screwing up my life shit.
She's the
Very
innocent
low
bystander in all
intelligence.
this.
She
Yeah.
really is the innocent bystander.
And now
in everything.
Ashana is making deals with the devil.
No, just
No, death.
just death.
Just
Same
death.
thing. Same thing. Just
He's
as
not-
bad.
he's
No,
not-
the devil is more,
Even the devils have to answer to death
death.
at some point or another.
See, if we let Ash get her way, she becomes death itself.
In
Ooh.
all things, death gets the final word.
Unless you're in the labyrinth.
Unless you're in the labyrinth, then he has no say over it.
Wait, but what happens when people die in the labyrinth then?
People don't die in the labyrinth.
No,
Well, no,
people
they
do
What
die.
do you mean?
They become
We
part of the
literally saw
labyrinth.
6 patrons
Don't they become part of the labyrinth?
I guess
I
you
don't
in the
think we know.
labyrinth. Part of
I-
the labyrinth. In the labyrinth.
No one
part
I
of
have
the
a
labyrinth.
feeling that
no one has actually discovered what happens when you die in the
would that be in the
labyrinth.
book? I have a feeling that would be in the book.
Oh, that's why we're emptying it. Because nobody wants to know.
No one has bothered to ask what happens when you actually die, because when people die, they just
Don't exist.
I
anymore.
just did.
no in the
story,
game.
sweetheart.
I know.
In the game, not outside the game. Nobody's ever bothered to find out. I know where they go, but that is for you guys to figure out.
Well, next episode, hopefully Zerai gains a bunch of fucking knowledge on this ritual because she's going to be studying her ass off.
I guess we'll find out. I'm really excited to see what you guys come up with, and what if you guys can figure out my huge puzzle that I have constructed.
I am so glad there's 5 of us to figure this
very
shit out
intricately.
because you know how
Based-
I feel about puzzles.
Mhm.
I feel.
see, if every one of your characters actually just listened to what Ash said, She said, I need a bath. That's where she was going the entire time.
Yeah, so I
didn't
really
hear that over the commotion. I just
When,
honestly, in character, Zariah's like, okay, where's the one place that Ash is comfortable enough to go to? Oh, she would go to the bathhouse because that's what she knows best.
Dana
'Cause
probably
when
didn't care that
Victor
you were
first
going to.
said anything, she said, wait, I'm going for a bath.
Yeah, Dana probably didn't care you were taking a bath. She was probably just like, oh, well, you need to clean this off before you at least go outside.
Yeah, probably.
Victor is still very much attached to his old crew and how they used to handle things.
Yeah, see,
Because
Ash
he's been with them since he came of age, so a long time.
And now he's with you all as a crew, and yeah.
So he's
Well, this is also different because we're not a full crew anymore. Like, two of us aren't
Mhm.
aren't originally from the Evergiven, so like they can't just follow Captain's orders.
True.
No, we're starting to actually have to
Ash
collaborate.
has
and
no
shit.
alliances to anybody in the party except for what Ladem has told her to do.
That's
As
why
a favor.
as a favor. 100% favor.
Hey, it's exactly what you said. Keep him alive, please.
True. But it's I think you all you all need to figure out what makes each of you yourselves tick, and what you all bring to your group, and what each of you get back from each person in the group. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Well, I know what makes Zariah tick. Telling off devils. No, that's not it. It's
yeah, it is.
Partially, yeah. She does have a grudge against devils.
Yeah.
Okay, let's be honest here. She has a huge grudge against devils, but you can't really blame her since they kept her captive for most of her life. Like, but like her biggest desire is to gain knowledge. That's why she's so buried into the book.
But each of you have something to offer to each other. And that's what you need to find, is those things that make you all, a family, a group. Instead
it gives us our roles.
Yes. Give each other a reason to fight for each other.
Yep.
And to fight for the rest of the universe.
How does it work? Forming, storming, performing. That's how groups work. They form, they storm, which means they fight, they argue, they figure out who they are and what they do, and then they start actually doing the hard work.
So now you guys have
a lot of work.
Yeah, that's a lot of work.
Now you guys know the base idea of a group in counseling.
So before we get out of here, let's see. We have 13 people in our groups. We do. All right. Who wants me to give away a game?
Sure, but I'll be right back.
I do.
Well, while you do that, I'll be right back. I gotta pee.
Okay, you go. You do that. All right.
Game time.
It's time to give away a game. I am going to give away a game called Deathbound.
Hey, matches our
Ooh.
I
think I know what that is.
And so anybody in the stream can get one of these games. I'm gonna give you a word to type into any of our streams, and you can, whichever stream you're listening to, you'll be able to win a game. And so the first person that's going to type, where'd it go? Oh, dang it! I accidentally closed my my other. Let me go here, and I'll go. Hold on.
Shauna is the definition of Deathbound right now.
She's all about the death.
That's your fault. When you told me a rogue could be Deathbound, that was cool. I was like, oh, I've got to get on that.
Well, I had actually planned at some point for you all to possibly meet Death because he's been wanting to get. But when you rolled that one natural 100, I was like, well, this is the moment. Okay, so I am going to the first person that types.
Yeah, thank you for the follow.
Oh, very cool. The very first person that types mansion into the chat will win the game. And I will message you. Anybody wants to type in the word mansion? Oh. Harambe.
And I did wait for this time instead of...
You did.
I just tried to spell it wrong.
No, you spelled it the way it
you.
would be
I
like
appreciate you.
in like ancient China or something. Machon.
The phonetic spelling.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I can't. So I can't see your chat, Ashawn. Callie. I can see everybody else's chat, but for some reason I can't. Did anybody type mansion?
No.
Okay.
Just Harambone and Winby spelled Manshon.
I know. I see that.
It's funny because
Alright.
I actually have this
That's
game
weird
on
because
my.
I
I
can
have
see
this game on my
yours.
wish list.
Oh, it is on your wish list?
Mm-hmm. I've been interested in it. It looks interesting.
Okay. Well, you get a copy of it.
Woo!
Yeah.
There you go. I just sent you the key. So now you have the game Deathbound. There you go.
Sweet. I'm installing that tonight. Actually, I won't because I won't be here for 4 days. Never mind.
Oh, well, that's not good.
Well, I'm going to Kansas for a gravel bike event.
Oh, fun. All right. So, thank you guys for watching again. We love you all. It has been amazing. You guys, we're on 32 episodes of this show already. I can't believe it. This is crazy. We have gone so much further than I ever thought this show would go. And we've done actually rather well. So I'm just excited to tell this story because I've had this shit brewing in years. I have taken, so my inspiration is a bunch of different books that I've read over the years and kind of piecemealing, taking little tiny bits and pieces. Hey, this is a really cool idea. I like this little tiny bit. Throwing it into this idea, coming up with my own twist on it, and then making it all my own in a way with some similarities. So if anybody's ever read Deathgate Cycle, they kind of know where Deathgates and Patrons and Sartan come from, but and the Labyrinth. But other than that, there's some other books in here that eventually you might catch on to where I get my inspiration from. But that's where my shit comes from, and it's all been sitting in my head for so long. But anyway, thank you guys for following. If you like Dungeons and Dragons and you like Dungeons and Dragons stuff, go check out my links below. You can get your own miniatures if you play in person at weprintminiatures.com. If you use my link, you can get 10% off. If you like dice, I actually don't have any of my dice. They're all in my bag on the other side of the room or other side of the house. All I have is my really cool little mini dice at the moment. That's what I've been rolling. But if you want really cool dice, go check out mistymountaingaming.com. And you can pick up their dice, and they have dice bags and dice towers and just about everything you can imagine for Dungeons and Dragons. Go check them out. They're in my link, so if you go to VioletFemme75 and check out my link below, you can in my description, you can go check out and get 10% off. Thank you for doing a shout out on your channels, Jade, so everybody can see it. And who are you, Jade, and where do you come from? Oh, you're muted somehow. You muted yourself.
I am muted. Holy shit. I probably muted myself when I went to the bathroom. As I was saying, I'm Trans Girl Jade over here on Twitch. Most people just call me Jade because it's easier. it's less of a mouthful. I am a variety streamer of sorts. Currently, I'm doing Elden Ring stuff, doing lots of challenges on the Elden Ring. Friday, Night Rain comes out, which I'm really excited for. And I plan on doing that on Friday. Hopefully get some good games in on that. I usually stream Monday through Friday, roughly about 2 p.m. Pacific time till usually about 10 or midnight Pacific. Depends on how tired I feel. So come check me out. Let's have fun. Next.
Okay, and Harambe.
Ooh, I am Harambe. You can find me in Cyber Citadel, on Twitch at Harambe2025. Getting back into Evil West again.
I like that.
And yeah, I play D&D on Wednesdays with all these fun friends.
Yay.
And Winby.
I'm Winby. You can find me here on Wednesdays, or if I'm making any other content, I will make a post, usually on Blue Sky, and typically I'll stream on YouTube. But it's all at Winby.
And last but not least, Callie.
I'm Callie Cease. I can be found on Twitch, and I guess they call a variety streamer. So right now I've been streaming some Fortnite and DBD, and yeah, having fun doing it.
Yeah.
I even did ranked for a little while on Fortnite.
Girl, you're fucking insane going into ranked.
I really was. I didn't get any higher than like 23.
Aw.
I believe it. Ranked is where all the sweaty players go, man. And so I don't even touch ranked on anything like that.
Yeah. Well, soloing on like zero build, I've hit like second, third, fourth. So I was like, you know what? I should try it.
And then got your butt kicked. Yep.
And then humbly put in your place. Oh, I know how it goes. I know how it goes.
All right,
But yeah,
everybody.
you can find me on Twitch.
All right, everybody. That is it for us. We are going to get out of here. We will see you guys again next week for another episode. I think Mango is out next week again. But all of us will be here, and we'll see what other stupid stuff that these knuckleheads get themselves into, because, you know, they like to screw things up for me a lot.
We don't get to do with stuff. We get entertaining stuff. There's a difference.
Honestly, though, we kind of fixed. We kind of fixed a bunch of shit today instead of screwing it up. Thank you
Actually,
very
you
much.
did. You did. You did.
That is fair.
That is
It was
one
good luck,
episode out of
Better
32.
bond.
So you're 1 in 32, Jade. Good job.
You know what? I'll fucking take those odds. I will take those odds. Till next
All right.
episode when we royally fuck everything up
Yeah,
again.
exactly. So
Probably.
you're just waiting an episode. Got it. All right, everybody.
You got to take one episode break.
Have a great night.
Have a great night. Talk to you later. Love
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, I am going to